I just went really big into Dogecoin. Dogecoin is going to be part of something absolutely enormous. And if you've never used WeChat in China, then you won't understand this. But I think Dogecoin is going to be part of probably one of the biggest payment ecosystems ever. And this is enormous for the gains that I think it's going to see. So do me a favor, guys, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get into today's video. So first of all, sorry about the lighting. Currently getting blinded by the sun. I know I'm half in shadow and whatever, but you just have to bear with me. So Dogecoin right now is well positioned to see something incredible happening. Now we know that Elon Musk loves Dogecoin and loves to talk about Dogecoin on Twitter, and every time he does, we see a massive pump in the price. But that's only temporary most of the time, and we do then see it returning to normal. But this piece of news, and I'm sure you've seen it very recently from CNBC, Twitter partners with eToro to let users trade stocks, crypto, as Musk pushes app into finance. And you can see that this is part of Twitter pushing for an everything app. And I mentioned at the start China and why this is a very important piece of the puzzle. Now I myself, up until last year, lived in China for 3 years, and over there's an app called WeChat, which works in a similar way to WhatsApp for messaging. But it's not just that. It allows you to make payments, it allows you to book holidays, it allows you to have insurance, it allows you to pay your friends, it allows you to do pretty much everything on this app, and it's absolutely incredible. And this is such a big deal, because if you look into these statistics here of WeChat, you can see that it has a market cap of $509 billion, of 1.2 billion users every single month. And yes, China is a big country with lots of people, but that's pretty much the population of China. Every single person in that country is using WeChat. And actually, Twitter could be the potential for that app, but the rest of the world. And this is basically how the apps are broken down, how they're used. You get used for e-commerce, used for banking, and so many other things. But Twitter is trying to create an everything app. And Twitter, we know, really loves Dogecoin. Could Dogecoin be the currency that is used on this everything app? Well, I think there's a possibility, and that is absolutely enormous. Now you're probably wondering, is it possible for Elon Musk to do this? Well, if there's anyone who can, he's probably the one to be able to do it. And as well as that, because it's already been achieved in China, and yes, that is in a single country, which makes it easier for government regulation and everything like that, there is obviously the possibility that Twitter could become this everything app, because it's already been done somewhere else. It shows that it can be done. And as a guy who spends all his time trying to do things that people don't think you can do, well, I'm pretty confident that he's going to be able to do this. So Musk has made it his mission to turn Twitter into a so-called super app that offers users financial services on top of social media. This all incorporated into one app is going to be extremely powerful, but as we move into a Web3 environment, this could potentially struggle to see adoption, but I'm unsure exactly of how it's going to transition and whether or not it will be done as a decentralized thing and how that would really work. Not exactly sure of the details, but this is one thing I want to do. I want to bet on someone who I believe has the ability to pull this off. And Elon Musk, whether you like him or not, has time and time again delivered on his promises. And looking into Dogecoin on this chart, guys, you can see something very interesting has been playing out. We saw an insane rally towards the upside back in 2021, and since then it's been kind of like slowly petering off. But something very different about Doge from the rest of the crypto community. Yes, it pumps and dumps along with the bull markets and bear markets, but it does still have an extremely passionate community of followers who will leap at the chance of getting on board with any positive news that comes out. And what we can see from this particular chart is we have been in a downtrend, and then we zoom in to this particular area down here, you can see that yes, we have peaked above it, we've been rejected, and now we're starting to creep back above it again. This for me could well be a sign that we're about to get moving again for Dogecoin. I think the more than possible, we could even see $1 before even the inception of an everything app based around the use of the Doge token. If Doge token is to be used by this super app, and this super app does become a real thing, well, we could potentially be looking at an insane bull market going forward. But not just a bull market, it would progress, almost become the global currency. Could you imagine a world where the global currency was just once upon a time a joke meme coin? Whilst I might have thought that was ridiculous a few years ago, starting to move to times when I think in my mind that this potentially could be a thing. I have thought that ever since I left China that I really missed having WeChat, an app that really did make my life so much easier. And I do think that the super app is something that we potentially need and would make life so much easier and more convenient. And there will be a requirement for a decentralized coin or currency to be used on that particular app. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. If you're new to the channel, then make sure you get into my Telegram, which is linked down below. If you enjoyed today's video, then do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, then subscribe, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye bye.